next comic. Give it up for the very funny Sasha! Tinder dates? Anybody on currently? We all know how it works, right? He likes your picture, you like his picture. You meet for coffee, blah blah blah, herpes, right? You know, I don't understand how it started. All those apps seem to need a threshold amount of people in order to work. What was the first week of Tinder like? Well, there were 20 people on Tinder. It's like 2 minutes of swiping. Alright, I guess everybody wants to fuck Brian. Another thing I don't get about Tinder is, so Tinder puts you together with people whose picture you liked, who liked your picture. People whose picture you liked, that liked your picture. Well, doesn't that leave an entire well of untapped resources? What about people who liked my picture, whose picture I didn't like? Why doesn't Tinder bring them back up again at 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm drunk? Tinder assumes that I have the same standards at noon as I do at midnight, and I do not. Maybe I should be bisexual. Sometimes I think alright, I lived with my girlfriend for 5 years, and sometimes I feel like it'd be cool if I could just get like a hand job from a 20-year-old dude in the bathroom just to go home with loose shoulders. You know what I mean? Just like how was your day, honey? It was pretty good. Not that you can't get a hand job from a 20-year-old girl, it's more texting, and, you know, like it's just, the whole thing is longer. I'm not bi or gay or anything, I'm straight. I just sometimes think it'd be easier. Anybody here bi? Yeah. Bisexual? Yeah? Guy? Cool. Alright, good. That's rare. Usually what happens when I ask anybody here bi, like 2 girls, woo! Not you, nobody gives a shit if you're bi. Alright? That's like a fun thing that happens to you. Alright? If one of you girls goes home with another woman for the first time today, that's like a fun, wow. You know, like, that happened? You know, like, you'll meet your friends at brunch the next day. So Brando, what's it like being with another woman? It's different. You know, like that's... If he sucks a dick for the first time tonight, that's not going to be his answer. It's a bit more of a life event for him. You understand? His friends are going to call him up. You want to go to the game? No, I got to be alone for a while. I got to be with my thoughts. Bi is an untrusted category amongst men. They don't trust that you're bi, right? Yeah. 2 reasons. 1, because you're probably gay. 2 is not. I have a friend who's bi, and another reason why they don't trust it is, like, they'll ask my friend, "You're bi?" Yeah. How many men have you been with this year? 10. All right. Well, how many women have you been with this year? 1. It's not a numbers game. When you take into consideration how difficult it is to sleep with 1 woman versus 10 men, I'm surprised you even talk to women. I'm surprised you just don't walk into bars. There's too many guys, there's too many women in here. I gotta get the hell out of here. Like, not that sex is the only reason to talk to women, alright? But it's the main reason to talk to women. I did something very sort of straight male brain-like. When I started this, I said 20-year-old dude. Like if I could get a hand job from a 20-year-old dude, because I equated it in my mind with 20-year-old woman, which is not equal. Alright, 20-year-old woman, universally valued. Anywhere you take her to Beijing, Bangkok, whatever. Welcome, miss, would you like a drink? You know, like, 20-year-old dudes, universally worthless. Nobody likes you guys. You're worth nothing anywhere. You can't make money. You can't fuck. You're always getting drunk. You sleep too late. You get into car accidents. You get into fights. Your emotional range goes from jerking off to angry you're not jerking off. This is the demographic that countries around the world, without even talking to each other, have universally decided, we're gonna send this demographic to dusty deserts to kill each other, to get the price of gas down by 3 fucking cents. That's how much you're worth in this world. And when one of you dies, it's a tragedy, but it's always a tragedy, oh, he could have been. It's always a tragedy for what you could have become. Nobody's crying over what you are right now. Is this too dark for a Sunday night? Am I getting too dark? That's how we treat our soldiers. What do you want me to say? In America, we let them board flights early. That's like the payoff. They get on flights before business class. Not before first. Let's not forget what they're fighting for. But you guys are tight on that, man. Look, I've been here for 4 days. You should know this. Every time an American comes to France, Paris in particular, it's difficult. Because you guys are like a reflection of us. You're a mirror. You're the reflection of all of our failures. All right? You are the reflection of everything we're doing. I'm just walking around all day going like, ah, we could have done it this way, but okay. I guess we like malls. Oh, that's what bread's supposed to taste like? Wow, cool. Just like walking around, and no matter how sophisticated any American is, Johnny Depp, whatever, whoever you think is cool, right? Every American, from the second he lands here, has a little clock going off in his head. All right, for some people it's going to ring in a day, for some people in a week, for some people in a year. But every American, the minute he lands in France, has got a little clock going off in his head. It's just counting down the minutes before we walk into a McDonald's. And you guys have had a lot of great writers in this country, but none of them have ever described the depravity and self-loathing of an American walking into a Paris McDonald's. That level of, oh fuck, I can't believe this. Welcome to McDonald's, what would you like? Does it matter? Just fucking give me something. I'm gonna try to defend America now. It's gonna be difficult. This is what a lot of French people do, Europeans in general, but French people in particular, when they come to America, and they usually come to like New York, LA, whatever, Miami. You know, they'll come, how was New York? Oh, New York was great, New York is awesome, but New York is in America. LA was amazing, LA is great, it's beautiful, but you know, LA is not America. Can you stop fucking doing that, please? Why is America only a mall, you know, some Walmart in Alabama for you people? Like what? I'm going tomorrow to New York, alright? When I get there, and people, how was Paris? Paris is fucking awesome, it's great, Paris is beautiful, you know? But Paris, that's not France. No, for the real France, you gotta go to that village near Belgium where they fuck children. That's the real Galois. You gotta go to some fucking shithole where they voted for Le Pen 10 times in a row. That's the real France. Stop fucking doing it, thank you. Are you American? They do that, like, we can't be both things, I can't be both. Stop defining me by Alabama, alright? Like... You got those fucking scooters here too. Really, why the fuck do you have to import all of our shit? This is idiots in San Francisco who didn't get laid, ever, developed a trottinette, that's what you call it, right? It's a child's toy. What the fuck's gonna happen? You're gonna have a bouncy ball next? You're gonna unlock with your app? Like, you realize this, think about it this way. Somebody, right now, is taking a fucking trottinette, yeah, and he's gonna get laid. He's gonna go down from stairs from his girlfriend's apartment after getting laid, getting his dick sucked, and it's not like I'm against you. If it was a skateboard, I'd totally get it. You know, skateboard is dangerous. This is like a fucking corporation with an app, and you got a credit card, and it's like... Don't fuck a guy who came on a scooter, alright? Just... Ladies, please. Look, I'm not against happiness, all right? I just want to be clear on that. I just think it's like, you know, I saw a bird poop on another bird today, so that was kind of, it was a nice moment. And the fucking bird that got pooped on was pissed. It was like, oh. Like I thought I'd be stoic, but no. This isn't easy, by the way. Not the whole making people laugh thing. That's fun. It's after the living part. You know, like I gotta walk around with these thoughts in my head after this. You know, like here's again. I'm gonna end with this, but the bird thing, right? Here's another avian story for you. I was in Central Park a couple of weeks ago. It was a really nice day, and I'm just walking around. I just might come, like trying to relax. Just a nice day. It's beautiful. Park. Sit on the bench, relax, hang. Just it's whatever, man. Just relax. It's another 6 years. Who cares? Just, you know, like let's go. And as I'm trying to relax, these 3 birds land on the bench next to me, and I'm like, yeah, cool birds, you know, nature. You know. And they're chilling, and then 2 of the birds started having sex. And no, it's beautiful. It's nature. It's happening, you know. And then I noticed, like, the 3rd bird is looking at the 2 other birds having sex, and my mind goes, wow, that must be the husband. So, that's what I'm working with. Thank you very much.
What the fuck, though? Where the love go?